As we mentioned in the above video, there's an offense and a defense in football. There's also what's called special teams. The special teams unit comes on the field anytime there's a kicking play, be it a kickoff. Each half begins with a kickoff. Also, anytime a team scores, there's a kickoff. They kick it off to the other team. Or a punt. Frequently, a team will punt if they have a fourth down. If the offense is not able to gain a first down in the first 3 downs and they're not close enough to try a field goal, they'll punt the ball to the other team. That's a special teams play. Also, field goals and extra points. Now, field goals and extra points are when the kicker tries to kick it through the uprights, the yellow goalpost. Field goals are worth 3 points. The average range for an NFL kicker is about 55 yards with a field goal, and the end zones are 10 yards. There's about 7 yards between the center, the guy who snaps the ball, back to the holder who catches it and holds it for the kicker. So that's 17 yards combined. So anywhere between the 35 and 40 yard line, the opponent's 35 or 40 yard line, that's when you start to get in what's called field goal range. Now, if you're in field goal range and the offense faces a fourth down, they'll send out the special teams unit, the kicker, to try to kick a field goal. A field goal is worth 3 points, whereas a touchdown is worth 6. Now, the extra point is also, it's the same thing. The kicker comes out and kicks it through the uprights, but it only happens after a touchdown, and it happens from point blank range. It's ball snapped from the 2 yard line. Well over 90% of extra points are converted in the NFL. They're only worth 1 point. A touchdown's worth 6. You kick an extra point afterwards if you don't want to go for 2. And more often you'll see people kick an extra point instead of try for a 2-point conversion because it's much higher percentage play. So you score a touchdown, that's 6. You'll kick an extra point, that's 1 point. So that's the special teams. Field goal unit, extra points, kickoffs, punt team. Now, players on special teams frequently are backups on offense or defense. You'll very rarely, aside from kickers, you very rarely find players who are strictly special teams players. Now, sometimes teams will have long snappers who specialize in snapping the ball a long way, obviously, back to punters or kickers, and they'll just be special teams players. But a lot of the other guys who play special teams are backups, defensive backups, some offensive backups. The special teams unit, made up of backups, but still just as important as the offense or the defense.